Welcome to Adjust Your Mirrors, the #1 empowerment podcast show on the planet. Are you in need of motivation? Are you ready to take your personal and professional life to the next level? Then you've come to the right place. Adjust Your Mirrors. This is the podcast that's devoted to helping you see more clearly by making small adjustments. And now, here's your host, Reginald C. Allen.
Hey. Oh, yes. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Adjust Your Mirrors. And like the man always says every week, I am your host, Reginald C. Allen. Thanking you, and I can't forget about you right there in the car. Thank you for tuning in because, you can be listening to something else, but you made the choice to listen to the Adjust Your Mirrors podcast show. So listen, last week I talked about being frustrated, and sometimes we get frustrated because we want things to happen in our timing, and one of the principles or the main point that I talked about was not allowing frustration to hinder you from moving forward, or being aware that I don't care how frustrated you become, you will never be able to change your situation by simply worrying about it. You have to release it. You have to let it go. Let it go. You guys remember that song? Let it snow. It's old school. It's raining. Anyway, you got to let it go, okay? Don't let it snow, but let it go. Yesterday, or I should say whatever you were worrying about yesterday, it's gone. Let it go. There's nothing you can do. Do you continue to worry about it to bring maybe a better outcome? I'm going to continue to worry about it. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to be worry man. Worry man. Look, guys, it's worry man. Here's the thing about being worry man. Everyone around you, you could talk positive, you could try to be someone else, but that thing can be deeply rooted inside of you. And guess what? Whenever you come to the scene, you bring that energy, and dun, 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 you become worry man, or worry woman. We don't want you to continue to worry. Now, look, I'm not making light of situations, okay? We all have challenges. We all have situations that can really challenge us to be positive. But the point I want to make is this. Whatever you did yesterday, let it go. Okay? Whatever mistakes you made yesterday, let it go. Whatever you're attached to that continues to hinder you from moving forward, let it go. Today is a new day. I need you, family, quit holding on to the past so tightly. Some of you guys are, I'm holding on. Oh my God, I'm just holding on. Let it go. The past, the thing about this is this, right? This is what I want you to understand about the past. We've all made mistakes, okay? If you're listening to a motivational speaker, or if you're listening to an inspirational speaker and they're saying, hey, I'm Joe Cool. I've never made any mistakes in the past. I've never failed. I've always done everything right because I'm all that in a bag of chips. My friend, you need to run from that guy, okay? You don't need to listen to that person. We've all faced challenges, and guess what? Some of us have failed. Everyone has failed in life. It's just, it takes a very bold and courageous person, an honest person, to say, you know what? Yeah, I failed thousands of times, but I don't allow my failures to define me. And I also don't allow my failures to prevent me from moving forward. We all have things that we wish we wouldn't have done. Learn from the past and move on, because at some point, you have to make a conscious choice every day to shed the old. Whatever the old means for you, you have to let it go. I'm going to make a new song. Oh, when it's cold outside, let it go. The past is over. Let it go. And then, here's the biggest thing about the past. Because we hold on so tightly, we begin to criticize ourselves because of some of the mistakes that we made in the past. Again, everyone makes mistakes. You messed up. Oh my God, you messed up. You made a major mistake. Guess what? So? Yeah, I said it. So what? You made a mistake. Okay, it's over. Learn from it and move on. It's crazy because I know people that will try to make you captive to some of the mistakes of your past. Oh my gosh, what did you do? Do you remember when you did this? No, you know what? Yes, I do remember. But you know what? I am not that person anymore. I'm not that person. I've learned from my mistakes and I moved on. Stop allowing people to criticize you. Stop allowing people to hold you captive to your past, man. Let it go. And you know what? Stop criticizing yourself. I cannot stand being around a person. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm giving you an example. Now, you guys have to forgive me because all these examples that I use are like old school examples. I know some people who are listening to the show, they're younger and they're like, dude, you keep making all these old school references. Come on, old man, catch up. I'm trying to. I don't really watch a bunch of TV, but I used to watch the show's cartoon and they had this old dog named Droopy. He would talk like this. You know what? That really makes me mad. You ever been around a person, I used to be a good athlete. I should have went to the pros, or I should have been a business or an entrepreneur guy because I really had. Man, come on, snap out of it. You can still do it. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever goals you have, you can still accomplish them, but you can't accomplish your goals acting like Droopy the dog, man. Come on, snap out of it. Stop criticizing yourself. Start appreciating who you are today and stop criticizing who you were in the past. Stop giving up on yourself, okay? I don't care what you've accomplished. I don't care what you've done in the past. Many of you have accomplished great things. And even holding on to that, I've accomplished this and I've done this and I graduated with a 4.19. Those are great things, but you know what? What are you doing right now? Okay? Life is continually moving. You should continually be developing. You should continually be evolving. You should continually be looking in the mirror and making sure that there's no blind spots that's going to hinder you from becoming a better version of yourself. A lot of times we talk about, the negative things in the past. But you know what? Holding on to some of the good things too. You need to let that go too. Okay, guess what? You were the star athlete in high school. Okay, you're 85 years old now. Okay? Really? Oh, hell, back in my day. What? 1910? You were the star quarterback in 1910 and you're still holding on to that. Man, let it go. Let it go. So listen, I want to encourage you, okay? I want to encourage you to stop holding on to the past so tightly, okay? Stop. Let it go. It's okay to love yourself. Let me say that again. It's okay to love yourself. I want you to stop criticizing yourself. Start appreciating who you are. Stop acting like Droopy the dog. And I don't want you to give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. There's so many tests. There's so many challenges that we're going to face. But you know what? Stand strong. Be a rock. Don't give up. So with that being said, whatever's hindering you, whatever you're holding on to in the past.
Thank you for listening to the Adjust Your Mirrors podcast with Reginald C.
And until
Allen.
next time.
Be sure to visit the Adjust Your Mirrors private Facebook group and don't forget to follow Reginald on Twitter at Reginald C. Allen. Please remember, when you're listening on iTunes, leave us a 5-star rating review. Until next time, be empowered.